right, I'm just getting a few things ready here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So today I am continuing to work on the color filter that I started on my last stream. I didn't get very far on it, but currently able to connect to it, but there's still a little additional work to get it to forward the beam along. So for starters, where was I? I left myself a note here. So I said, I think the laser emitter may be firing, but could be inside the mesh. Make sure to set the laser emitter. So I'm looking there. If I fire the beam, not sure it's firing. You know what? I don't think I ever set any kind of offset, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's just not firing at all. Let me see. Color filter entity. Laser emitter. It has an offset. It has whether or not it's firing and whether it's an input handler. So how do I spawn? I haven't looked at this laser emitter code in a while, so I'm gonna see how I spawn. I think it's called emitter system. Toggle selected emitter, create lasers, laser emitter, laser entity, emitter ID, laser emitter, laser ID. Okay, so I have to explicitly spawn a laser. Okay, so just because it's firing doesn't really mean anything.
When you fly, you rely on what's inside of you, don't you?
Color filtering.
You fly with your spirit. Trusting your spirit, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
So first off, I'm gonna have to determine if, so the direction. So I'm gonna want a dot product of the incoming laser segment and generate the offset from there. Let me do that. So just like in the emitter, I wanted to grab emitter, new emitters, because I don't want to create lasers twice, but I think that's fine because it's effectively what I'm doing here by checking if it has a laser entity. So let me get the incoming lasers. So this will be an entity T, incoming laser entity, and it'll be level state. Do I have a way of looking it up? Level state, level entities, and I want the color filter. Oh, hold on a sec. How do I create? I'm setting it to firing. I'm checking with an associated laser entity. But that's... Oh, that's a laser collider, right? Okay, so let me grab that. Laser collider. Laser collider. Just gonna grab a reference to that. Whoops. Color filter entity. Laser collider. And then figure out the dot product from that incoming laser. So let me get the incoming laser entity is going to be the laser collider laser entity, which is an entity ID. Grab that. Hey, Sodefi. Hope I pronounced that right. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make this color filter, which is a combination of it's receiving the collision from this laser, but I'm reusing kind of the laser emitter component I've already created and the system for that. And I'm trying to figure out which end it's kind of going into and forwarding the beam along. So it's colliding with my color filter, but it's not it's not forwarding the beam yet. And then after that, I need to determine if it's going into the end with the right color and all that. Okay. Let's see here. So incoming laser entity. I want the final segment. I'm going to try to create an array from that. So incoming laser entity. I'm going to assume it has a laser component, but just as a sanity check, entity has component, incoming laser entity, component active, and component laser. This isn't true. Let's skip that. Oh. It's pretty off topic. Let's see. I'm looking at getting a new console. Slightly older games. I really don't know. I mostly just play PC games. I don't really play much older games, to be honest. Trying to remember. What would be the last one? Yeah, I don't know. I mostly play PC games. I just couldn't tell you. The closest thing I've done is just run like a Super Nintendo emulator, but that was even like several years ago. Haven't done it in a while. Thanks. Coming laser entity, laser segments. I want to grab the last laser segment. First, that's just like another sanity check here that the and now I can grab the last segment. Laser segment T. And given the last segment, I probably want to switch to based on what kind it is. So laser, last segment type. Is that what it is? Let's see. Yeah, type. Laser segment type. It's either a line or a ray. So if it is a line segment, last segment. I'm gonna have to create an array from this. I'm not really. I mean, I guess you could say I'm building an engine, but I'm just coding a game. I'm using C, and I'm using a library called Raylib. Raylib provides a lot of like graphics and audio and kind of Windows setup and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have to do a lot of that myself, but yeah, it's not a game engine. I guess whatever is running my game can be said to be a game engine. But no, I'm just coding it myself. There's all the files involved. And I'm using kind of a entity system, component system. Snag some things here. Ray default. So I'm trying to get the incoming ray. And for that, what am I going to do for the line segment? I think for incoming ray, the position is going to be last segment. Segment. Ooh, that's going to be line segment. Oh yeah, because that's a union. It's going to be ray or line segment. So let's treat this one as a line segment. And oops, segment. Now I'm going to set the incoming ray's position equal to that. Oh, oops, last segment. Yeah, that's correct. Equal to the last segment's. Oh wait, I already have it now. Line segment start, and the incoming ray direction is going to be vec3 sub from the line segment's end and the line segment start. And I'm gonna normalize that. Okay, so that gives me my ray position direction if it's a line segment. So now if it's a ray, well, that'll be much easier. I'll just actually be able to just set the ray equal to that. So, let's do that. Ray. So I actually don't want to grab the address of it. I just want to copy the ray. All right. I think I got everything I need there. So given the incoming ray and the normal of the laser entity, which I can determine from its transform. Let's see here, let me snag that. Color filter normal. I have an entity get normal. Let me see how I've done this before. Debug draw normal. Do I really have to do all that to get a normal? Entity get model forward. Maybe I do have a way of doing that. Entity get model forward. Hitler color filter entity. Hopefully that accounts for the transform as well. Not sure it does. Normal transform, normal offset. Gosh, I really should, actually, I'm gonna take a moment here and throw this into a helper function because obviously I do this a couple of times and having to figure this out every time just seems like a pain in the ass. Have this entity get model forward. So with transform, we'll try that. Model transform, yep. And I also want to apply the parent transform to that, so actually, yeah, let me do that. Render system. That model transform, normal transform, normal offset, and position. Nope, so this will be vec 3t normal. It's going to be start position, end position, so it's going to be vec 3 sub, end position, start position, and normalize it. Okay. Just as a sanity test, let me comment this out for a sec. And let me make sure I can still render these correctly. So I'll use this to like test that this works. Actually, wait, I'm being silly here. I think actually it does, that is everything I need. Get model forward. Yeah, okay, hold on a sec. I did that preemptively. I think that actually gives me everything I need. See here. Coming ray, color filter normal, and to get model forward. Okay, I'll roll with that and see if that works. So based on that, I have the color filter normal, I have the incoming ray, I need to get their dot product. It's the incoming ray and the color filter normal. Oh, that's the ray. That's direction. There we go. If the dot product is less than 0, then they're facing apart, so then it's coming in this side. Oh, actually, in this case, it would be greater than 0. I probably want to do a float equals I don't know, I'll do greater than less than, it's fine. So the dot product's greater than 0. That means they're facing the same direction. So that is coming in this side, and it needs to offset by negative. So it needs to offset in its forward direction and its normal direction. Call that forward. Whatever, normal's fine. Okay. So now I need to spawn a laser. So, whoops. Laser entity. Double create entity. I'm gonna give it the level state level, and we'll create a color filter laser. Probably want to, let's see, is there a level create laser? Yes, there is. Nice. Transform color. No, let me do that. Laser transform. Position is going to equal the color filter position. Color filter entity transform position. Actually, I can probably just start out by setting it equal to the color filter transform. Let me start that. Color filter transform. What's color filter entity transform? And then I'm going to offset it. Laser transform. Position is equal to vec3 add. Where do I get the, where's the laser emitter offset come from? I think that's, it's probably in my level registry. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it the same offset for the color filter as well. This guy's also going to require, yeah, it is a laser emitter, so I can grab that off of it. Hey, Anna. What's your entity ID? Let's see here. What's here? ND laser emitter firing. I'll do that down here. I'm going to take the laser transform position and add the laser emitter offset. But I need the matrix for that. It's going. still more to do here. But I will keep chugging along. Not sure if this is gonna work. I need a matrix for that, but let's see here. Laser emitter, laser entity ID. That's fine. And laser entity color is going to equal, let's see here, if I grab the entity laser collider, let me also grab the color filter. So same direction. I'm going to make it color 1. No, I'm actually trying to wire this up now. And otherwise, if dot product is less than 0, do all this with color filter 2. Pull that out. If I want to do it, negate the offset. No. 3T offset is the laser emitter offset. And I want to negate in the Z direction. It's definitely going to need a matrix because that's not going to be right. It's okay. Firing. Laser entity ID. Oh, wait, yeah, I don't want to create that. Still not sure this is going to work, but let me try. Oop, let's see here. Error. What's up? Initializing conversion from float to int. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Int dot product? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, no laser forwarding, which is... Oof. My entity count is blowing up. Okay, why am I creating entities over and over again? So I only want to do this. I shouldn't even loop over these. Collided. Collided's fine. Collided, laser collider, laser entity does not equal null. And let's also make sure that the entity color filter, or actually laser emitter, is not already firing. There we go. Creates 1. I don't see that laser spawning though. Did create a laser. I need a bit to think about this. So it spawned a laser, which is correct. I expected it to spawn. Supposed to be, it needs to be under the blue side. That's correct. I haven't even gotten to the color thing yet. I'm just trying to spawn a laser over here and have it go forward. Grab the emitter system. Create lasers. Because I can do that. This has all the matrix math already figured out. New emitter. What is a new emitter? So the entity ID is null and it's firing. Ooh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. I think I can leverage that system. Laser emitter. Why am I not just able to use that? I think I should be. Okay, let me do something here. So I'm going to do if float equals, these don't equal 0 because anything else is legit, dot product and 0. Then, okay, so for the emitter system to kick in, it needs what exactly? It needs new emitter, active transform laser emitter, and the entity laser emitter is firing, but the entity ID is null. So let's not create the laser. Don't want to create the laser. Want to set it to firing, and that is still null. Let's do that. Yeah, let's see. That should work. Unused. It's okay, I don't need that. Laser transform is also unused. It's fine, don't need that. Okay. Okay, great. We're forwarding laser. That's working. Awesome. Super sweet. Worked out better than I thought, actually. Even get the offset right. Cool. Okay, and now if I hit from, it's going to continue firing, which is fine. So now let me deal with a couple of things. One is I need to determine the filter color. What color filter? Yep, that's right. So spawning the laser is good. So unused local. Yeah, keep doing this. I wanted to first. I just wanted to stop firing when it's no longer being collided with. And I also see that it keeps. Oops, where's the terminal? Entity initialized. It's interesting. Oh, just because I'm firing that for the first time. There we go. That actually fires. Cool. So at least it gets the right end. Okay. So first up, stop firing when it's no longer connected. So color filter system collided. I probably want another query that's color filter system uncollided. Yeah, let me do that. Let me just grab all of that and just say, whoops. Grab all of, why am I not hitting the right key here? Grab that, paste here. Uncollided. Collided. Uncollided. It's a little goofy, but it is, I want one where it is not collided and the entity ID is not equal null. That doesn't make any sense. Nope, I think that's fine. So now I'm gonna grab the uncollided ones. Uncollided. Collided. Uncollided. And uncollided. And what I'm going to do with the uncollided ones is I'm going to clear their... I want to set their laser emitter firing to false. So let me grab that. Color filter entity laser emitter firing equals false. Okay, so that should turn it off if I did that correctly. Sup. I'm forgetting basic. Here we go. All right. Boom. Ah, damn it. It's not turning off. Why is it not turning off? Okay. Let me double check my query here. It's a collider, component laser emitter, component color filter. Yeah, that's all good. What I want to do is clear or turn off laser emission when not collided with laser, and turn on laser emission when collided with laser. Okay, so the emitter system, I don't know if it has a way. How does it toggle selected? I don't know if it has a way of clearing them. Toggle selected, remove active, firing. I see how they're doing it. Okay, so it's not just firing or not firing. I would like it to be firing or not firing, but I guess. Okay, entity laser entity is equal to level. Let's see, level get entity. I'm gonna pass it the level state level, and the entity ID I'm looking for is. Let me grab a reference to the laser emitter. Laser emitter T. Laser emitter equals color filter entity laser emitter, and laser emitter laser entity ID. So it does need a laser to have a laser entity ID, and entity laser emitter laser entity ID does not equal entity ID null. Okay. So given that, now set the laser entity as inactive. Entity set laser. No, sorry. Entity remove component. Laser entity component active. Okay. Let's try that. Boom. Oh, not firing. That's not good. As the entity is being set inactive. Yeah, see, this is another one. I don't know if I really like the way I did this. Toggle selected emitter. Selected emitter does not equal. I need to make sure that this is actually. Let's see here. Level state win condition. Nope, that's fine. Is left mouse button released? It's not going to deal with that. Laser emitter firing toggles that. If it does not equal null, then it grabs the laser, and if the laser emitter is firing, it adds a component. Otherwise, it removes a component. So I also have to deal with adding components for this situation. God. Uncollided. Collided. I think I need another query. I think I need one. Okay. I think I need one that is a new. Is that? No, actually. All right. If laser emitter laser entity ID does not equal entity ID null, and let's turn that laser on. So this will be entity laser entity level state. Oops. Level state level, and get entity. What am I giving it? ID. Laser entity. Laser emitter. Laser entity ID. If what I need to do here, laser entity. New add component. Laser entity. Component active. See if that works. Okay. Boom. I can turn it on, but shoot, I still can't turn it off. Emitter system. Oh, because now I need to make sure it's not one that's doesn't have an emitter ID. Catch. Boom, turns on. Doesn't turn off still. Okay, need one with collision hit. Oh, that just gives me the collided ones. Ah. Not collided with laser. I think I might just clear all of them every time. Actually, let me do that. That will honestly be much easier. Color filter query. Let's do that. So I just want to grab color filters. That's all I want to grab. Color filter system, color filter query, color filter query result. So let's do turn off all color filters. So this will just turn all of them off. Color filter entity. I think I want to do laser emitter. Firing is false. And if laser emitter laser entity ID does not equal entity ID null, then we are going to grab that laser entity, remove the active flag from it, turn off all color filters, and turn on laser emission when collided with laser. Let's see if that works. Still doesn't turn off. Laser emitter firing is false. Laser, I don't want to turn off its entity ID. Collided. Whoops. Oh my gosh, this might be why I was having problems earlier. I was checking the wrong query. Please tell me that's what it is. Still doesn't turn off. Well, that's at least good find. Let me just check more carefully now. Color filter query result. Color filter system collided. Man, my eyes are just glazing over this stuff today. Let's see here. Color filter query results. Color filter query result. Okay. Running the right query this time. Ah, shoot. Like that. Ah, finally. Great. Ah, it's working. Okay. This is a start. Still not quite right, but okay, I've got all that. So I'm just gonna save all this so can forward a laser. Let's push it. Okay, now that I can forward a laser, I need to do a couple of things. So the first is I need to determine if the color of the laser matches the color coming in. But before I do that, I just want to make sure it does not equal. Okay, yeah, that's right. I just want to set the color depending on the dot product. So if the dot product, vec3, the dot product is greater than 0, else if dot product is less than 0. So if it's greater than 0, then let me pull this out here. laser entity. It's going to equal the laser emitter laser entity ID. And if the laser entity ID does not equal null, then the laser entity is going to grab I probably want to do that in here too. I can put that back then. I have a laser entity. I need to update that laser's color. Purpose of those query functions. That just that requests all of the entities that match these queries. So it just gives me an array of entities. Thanks for asking. So if it's facing the same direction, I'm going to set the laser entity color equal to the color filter color 1. Do I not have that? Oh, that's the one I commented out here. I have it now. Color filter color 1. Otherwise, it's going to be equal to color 2. So if I did that correctly, the first one, the laser coming out of here should be blue. Oh, yeah, it's like dark blue. Probably in my level registry, when I added this, I think I did blue, and it's supposed to be teal. There we go. Cool. But there's an extra step here, because what I actually want to happen is that if the color doesn't match the input color here, I don't want it to forward the beam. So now, what do I want to do? The dot product else, if the dot product is greater than 0, else if the dot product is, oh, whoops, no. If it doesn't equal, no, this is correct, sorry. So the else here would equal 0. Has a laser entity. I guess I can let it spawn the laser entity, but I'm worried that it's gonna... no, let me see what happens. I was worried it would like render it for a frame, but maybe not. Yeah, let me see that. So I need the collided incoming laser entity. So if the incoming laser entity color, ooh, do I have a color equals? I do. Didn't even know I had that function. The incoming laser entity color equals color 2, color filter color 2. Then maybe if it doesn't equal, then I'm going to entity remove component laser entity component active. So I'm going to make it inactive. And here I'm going to flip that and say if it's color 1. So now requires the correct color. Okay. Connects, but it doesn't do anything. In fact, I might even, where's the laser emitter firing? I might even set that like here. Okay, so now let me rotate that guy and see if it does it correctly. So if I go to my level registry, color filter, and I rotate it 180. Didn't work. Why doesn't it work? Let's see. I still haven't set up my debugger. This is a new computer. I really need to do that. I'm gonna actually jot that down because that would be nice. I have all my usual tools since I set up a new computer here. Okay. Try logging the dot product. I heard it's just gonna be a bunch of spam, but -1, right? That's what I expect. Doesn't equal 0, so that should go in here. Has laser entity. If laser emitter, laser entity ID. Oh. Could it be that? Okay, I'm probably never setting the laser. Yeah, okay. Laser firing is true, but then maybe here I want to set these two false instead. Still want it to create the beam. Bit of a janky logic, but let's see if that works. Ooh. Spawned a black hole. Triggered my other system. Funny. Oh, you know why? Because I need to update the laser entity's position. So since it has a laser entity already, wait a sec. That won't do anything on spawning a black hole. Initialized. System. Laser. That doesn't change anything here, but let me think through this for a sec. Because I need to, if the dot product is negative, I actually need to take the offset and flip it. So I need the laser entity, transform position. What does the laser have again? Laser entity, laser. Form direction, rotation. Blah, that would suck. Be nice to set the forward. Position equals well, it's gonna equal its position, but I just want the Z to be inverted. Times equals -1, and it's not going to give it a direction, but let me just see if that doesn't spawn a black hole. So that should probably just collide with the, no, it still spawns a black hole. I think we might still have a frame where it's getting spawned. Rotation. Yeah, this isn't really a good way to do it. All right, I need to think about this for a minute. So because I'm causing another system to spawn this, and if I go to my game, what am I doing? The color filter system runs. It does run after the emitter system, so technically if the emitter system creates a laser and the laser system could create that black hole. Lasers don't spawn a black hole, but it's probably spawning one somewhere. Yep. Spawn a black hole. What if I do that after the color filter system? Well, of course, it would still run in the next frame, actually, before his... Okay, well, what I need to do... Okay, hold on a sec. I want maybe the emitter system to run after this. So I wanted to spawn the laser. No, I do want the emitter system to run beforehand. Because if it spawns the laser, I then want to update the laser. See here, laser hit. Oh, I'm not even. What am I doing? It's not even the right thing. There isn't an existing laser entity. Should I just spawn one here myself? Because then I can control it so that it's not up to the emitter system to do it correctly. I think I'm gonna do that. This will actually all be color filter entity. Laser emitter entity ID. Okay. Color filter entity. Okay. So I'm spawning it myself. So what I want to do now is, do I want to check the dot product here as well? Maybe yeah, I think so. Check if there's an existing. Yeah, do that. Just set it to entity. Set it to null. And then here I will set the laser entity. And here, oh wait, never mind. I can just fetch it here. Level get entity. After I create it. Oh, okay, never mind. I see what I was doing. Yep, okay. So I'll grab that there, and then here I will say just going to set it equal here. And this will be null, just a pointer. Okay. So now check if there's an existing laser entity. If not, create one. We're only checking for the ones that are firing, or no? They're just the ones that we're collided with. Check if there's an existing laser entity. Yeah, that's fine. Not create one. Then check if incoming to side 2. Check if incoming to side 1. And now I remove component active. Just double check that the laser system actually only checks actives. Yep, it does. Okay. So that should be fine. Remove component active. Okay. Let's try that. Laser emitter hides previous. Oh, I don't need that. All right. Still spawning that other laser. Let me turn off the black hole system for a sec. I need to figure out where how that's getting spawned. So laser, laser, laser. Hold on, let me read this logs in order here. Files. When I hit that, it creates 2 lasers, which makes sense because there's the one that's created from the entity, the laser emitter I'm clicking on, and then there's one that's emitted from this. And then it spawns a black hole. But it shouldn't, currently it should not be, oh no, it is spawning something. I'm sorry, it is spawning something because it's going in the correct direction. So if I were to flip this around right now, if I go to the level registry and I turn that back around, it should be doing nothing. It's going in the wrong end. Cool, okay, that's still good at least. So now if I put that back, I'm rotating it. Problem is that it's spawning a black hole. Just for a brief moment, there's a collision there because I'm not updating the offset and the direction of that laser, which is why I'm trying to create the laser here. Okay, so I definitely have a laser entity at this point. So what I'm trying to do is the laser entity. What do I want to do? I'm going to try to grab a matrix that describes the offset. Trying to grab, like right now the laser is spawning here. See if I can. So the laser is spawning here. And I want it to spawn on the other side, over here, facing in that direction. Part of the problem with that is, let's see, how do I get the offset here? Offset matrix. So I could grab that. So if it's incoming into side 2, which is the situation here, laser emitter offset. So let me 3t offset is equal to this. Except I want the offset z to be negated. Okay. And then I'm going to grab the transform, which applies what? The model matrix as well? Gosh, I might just need to copy a lot of this over. Yeah, I think I will. Model matrix, great. Offset matrix, it's going to come from this offset. Then I'm going to take the new transform, which is the offset matrix, model matrix, transform matrix, and I'm not going to recreate the laser entity. That would be silly. So what I'm going to do is the laser entity's transform is just going to equal this new transform. That should cover it. I also want to set the laser entity's color. I think I did that above, didn't I? Wait, where am I setting its color? Oh yeah, I am setting it above. Cool. Transform. Matrix transform. Ah, shoot. How's this setting? Level create laser. Transform. Entity set transform. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna copy that over again. So I'm getting myself into trouble as I keep just yeeting things back in here. Yep, so this is... I'm setting the entity, in this case it's a laser entity. Really defaulting it to do pull this out into a function. Please update local matrix laser entity. Okay. I have to do all this again. Only this time I'm not going to offset. I'm not going to multiply the offset. See if that works. Could be that I have it backwards though, actually. I think I do want to offset this one. Offset z times equals -1. I think this one I want to leave alone because we are going into side 1, not side 2. Okay, it's doing something different. That's good. That's fantastic. Epilepsy warning. All right. It is doing something, certainly doing something different. I'm curious what happens if I rotate this now. Okay, nothing happens. Great, that's expected. Why is it flickering though? Oops. Do want it rotated. Is it creating, wow. Is it creating a bunch of lasers? No, it's not. Let's see here. Laser transform rotation. Actually, do I want to be setting that? I don't know if that's not the rotation offset. Is that matrix? Let's see here. See it just spawning inside. Funny. Could it be the direction that's wrong? -0.1. So it should be 0.1 after that. Doesn't look like it is though. I think it could be the rotation. I need to not rotate it because I want to keep the rotation. Incoming inside one. I'm a little bit guessing right now, but I guessed correctly. Okay, but I need to, this is sketchy. I don't know if this is right. I'm gonna need to do some testing here. So let me make a little test level real quick. I feel like I just stumbled into that one. Okay, hold on a sec. Level registry, let's make the little test level. So I'm going to make 4 color filters real quick. I'm gonna have one at -1, 0. That one, I'll just, for simplicity. Okay, hold on a sec. I'll just move this receiver somewhere far away. 10, I don't need to look at you. Move those emitters. I'm gonna throw one at -1, 0. That's teal and orange. I'm gonna throw one at 0, 0. It's teal and orange. I'm gonna put a laser emitter at -1, 1, facing up, and it's going to be color teal. And throw another one that's color orange at -1, or sorry, at 0, -1, 0, 1, yeah. Then I'm gonna do 4 more of these, but I'm gonna invert them, or rather, I'm gonna rotate them. So this one will be also teal, but let's see here. So I want 1, 0, 1, 1, then 2, 0, and 2, 1. I just make sure I got that right. Okay. Boom, boom. Cool, that works. Let me make sure it also works when they're rotated. So, let's put some walls up. So I'll throw a couple walls at, let's see here, -1, -1. No rotation. So that'll be 0, -1, 1, -1, and 2, -1. Just don't want them to collide because I'm about to do the same thing over here. So now I'm going to yoink all of these. And what am I going to do? I'm going to throw, I don't necessarily need the walls now. Actually, you know, it would be a fun test. If I instead used cross bridges. Be a fun test. Bridge cross. Doesn't need a rotation. Okay, so this one I'm gonna do the filter at 3, -1. 3 minus. Whoop, 3, -1. And I want to rotate it. I'm gonna do 270. Just change all these 180s to 270. And this one should be 90. These should also be 90. So I've got 3, -1. Just pull these all together. Okay, 3, -1, 3, -2. 3, -3, and 3, -4. And then this one I'm going to stick at 4, -1, 4, -2, 4, -3, and 4 minus 4. Okay, make sure I got that right. Sick. Oh no. Same problem as before. Weird that that works. Well, that should not have spawned. That should not have caused a problem. Weird that that works though. Like that. Yeah, oh, of course that causes a... Actually want that cross bridge at 1. The 1 at 1 minus 1 to 1 minus 4. And I want the 1 at... Sec. Yeah. Those two are fine, but I also need an additional one at 2 minus 4. And an additional one at minus 1 minus 4. Okay, I should at least stop the... Whoop. I threw them at the wrong place. Is there not one at 1 minus? Eh? Bridge cross. Minus 1 minus 1. Right there. Then 2 minus 1. That's that one. Then 2 minus 4 is that one. It's not there. 1 minus 4. Minus 1 minus 4. Huh. Oh, I don't think I saved. Oh, there we go. Okay. Boom. Cool. They can cross. Funny that this one is the only one that's problematic. I wonder if I shouldn't just give my offset. This is like maybe a little bit of a hack, but I'm guessing there's some weird collision going on here. But I'm gonna just try something and see if it works, because that could be part of the problem. If I give my offset just a teeny bit more. No, that's not it. Okay. Gosh, that's really interesting that that's happening. Oh, whoa. Laser's going sideways. Oh, I'm only rotating. Shoot. Okay, yeah, I just hit like a really specific problem. Quaternion rotation from... I also need to rotate by 180. Offset matrix, translate. I got the transformation. I also need one more matrix, rotation matrix. Ooh, let's see here. I think I just need matrix rotation. Whoops, matrix rotation. From a quaternion. Great, quaternion. Matrix from, nope, quaternion. Oh, maybe I can do that. Quaternion for matrix. So I could do a quaternion multiply of this and quaternion from axis angle. I'm going to do vec3 up, and the angle is 180. So I'm going to rotate it by 180. Up axis. Oh, I have a type for that? Why would I do that? Axis angle T. Is it really just axis and angle? 3 up, and angle should be 180. And I'm gonna guess it's in radians probably, although I don't think I specified. Does Raylib specify? Quaternion from watts. Ray math. Quaternion from axis angle. Angle must be provided in radians. Great. Okay, so that's not going to be 180. That's going to be pi over 2. There's an error here. Okay, I just had one too many. There's that one. There's this one. Okay. Let's see here. Please work. That goes the wrong direction now. Shoot. Broke another one. This one also doesn't work. So it's made it much worse. Oh wait, no, I'm being silly. I rotated it by 90. Just look at the game for a sec. Boom, boom, boom. It works! Finally. And there's something about all your systems just working well together. Sick. Okay, it goes in orange, comes out blue. That goes in blue, comes out orange. That goes in blue, comes out orange. Orange, blue. Boom. Yeah. Thanks, Luna. Look at this. All these things working together. This is what's nice about entity component systems. I mean, I've definitely made some mistakes in how I structured some of these components and some of these systems that I've been kind of fighting with recently, but I was able to compose this color filter as being a bunch of things, including it is a laser emitter, apparently. Which does beg the question. I think it might cause problems with me later on if I'm able to bypass a connection. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure if it's an issue yet, but look at that. Oh, and then also maybe something else I want to test is what if I rotate? Whatever. I'm just gonna call it there. This is good enough. I'm happy. All right. Well, thank you all for coming to the stream. Appreciate you. See you next time. Bye.